The NFL world is buzzing once again, and this time, all eyes are locked on Shadur Sanders. His name has become the centerpiece of heated debates, dominating sports desks, talk shows, and fan forums across the country. The question is no longer if he'll get his shot, but when. The Cleveland Browns are facing mounting pressure from every corner of the football community to make a move, and the calls are only growing louder. Shannon Sharpe broke it down with his trademark fire, comparing what Joe Flacco has put on the field to what Sanders could bring, and the conclusion was undeniable. The Browns, he argued, have no other real option. The walls are closing in, and the demand for change is turning into a roar. Oh, never one to shy away from controversy, jumped in with conviction that shook the conversation to its core. He wasn't just defending Shedeur. He was tearing down the critics who've tried to paint him as anything less than the real deal. For the narrative around Sanders is twisted, and those doubting him are simply trying to drag down a rising star. His words hit hard. Shadur isn't just another option. He's the best quarterback the Browns currently have. With raw frustration in his voice, he made it clear that the draft drama and front office decisions were nothing but smokescreens meant to control the story. He pointed straight to Cleveland's decision to elevate Dylan Gabriel, and with venom reminded everyone that this isn't Oregon anymore. This is the NFL, where men fight for their families, and nobody's going to take it easy on a rookie who isn't ready. To him, this was nothing more than another calculated move to undermine Sanders. Even though deep down everyone knows who the real future of this franchise is, in his fiery rant, refused to sugarcoat a thing. He acknowledged Dylan Gabriel's success in college, but shredded the idea that it translates to the NFL. He warned that Gabriel is about to face grown men with livelihoods on the line, and no college highlight reel will prepare him for that. He accused the Browns of trying to break Sanders, to wear him down before he ever gets a real chance, but made it clear they were making a colossal mistake. According to him, the writing is already on the wall. Everyone knows who quarterback money is going to be, and it's not Gabriel, it's Shadur Sanders. From there, Uno turned his fire directly at the Browns' front office and ownership, blasting their track record of endless instability and failed experiments at quarterback. His frustration boiled over as he reminded fans that the last true signal caller Cleveland could depend on was Bernie Kosar back in the 1980s. That stinging reminder wasn't nostalgia, it was an indictment. Decades of bad scouting, poor development, short-sighted decisions have haunted this franchise. Here they are, once again, dragging their feet with a player who has the talent to turn everything around. For it's not about Shadur being ready. It's about the Browns still not knowing how to recognize and nurture greatness when it's staring them in the face. Shannon Sharpe didn't let the moment pass either. He doubled down, hammering the point that Cleveland never drafted Shadur Sanders with the vision of him becoming their franchise quarterback. In his eyes, the Browns treated the pick like a lottery ticket, a safe, low-risk gamble, rather than a genuine investment. The problem isn't Sanders' skill set, Shannon argued. It's the franchise's mentality. Despite the flashes of brilliance Shadur has already displayed, the organization continues to treat him like a developmental project, a backup at best, instead of building around him as the future. They're playing it safe, hesitant to fully commit, and in doing so, they're wasting precious time. Sharpe's words cut through the noise, exposing what many fans have long suspected. The Browns don't lack talent at quarterback, they lack vision. Shadur Sanders isn't asking for handouts. He's challenging the organization to let him prove himself alongside the real weapons on the roster: Njoku, Jerry Jeudy, and the rest of Cleveland's top-tier talent. He's not satisfied being hidden in the shadows with second-string players during preseason scraps. He wants to be tested with the best because that's where he thrives. And as Uno reminded everyone, that's been the story of Sanders' entire career. Every step of the way, he's competed, fought, and earned his place. All he's ever done is win, and nothing about the NFL stage changes that. The heart of this debate exposes a painful truth. The Browns have spent decades searching for consistency at quarterback, cycling through names, excuses, and heartbreak, only to be left with the same result. Now, with Shadur Sanders in their hands, They have a player with the mentality, skill, and drive to finally end the cycle. But instead of embracing the opportunity, they're hesitating, falling back on old habits and outdated thinking. Ooh, and Shannon may have come at the issue from different angles, but they landed on the same conclusion. The Browns' hesitation isn't about Shedeur. It's about an organization stuck in its ways. It's too afraid to hand over the keys to the player who could change everything. The Browns are at a crossroads. They can continue repeating history, shuffling quarterbacks in and out with no clear direction. Or they can take a stand, give Shadur Sanders the reins, and finally build around a quarterback who has already shown he's ready for the challenge. The decision they make now will define not only their season, but possibly their future as a franchise. What do you think? Are the Browns making a massive mistake by hesitating to give Shadur Sanders the starting role? Or are they right to hold him back a little longer? Do you agree with Shannon's fiery criticism of the organization? Or do you see things differently? And most importantly, if you were sitting in that Browns front office, would you give Sanders the keys right now? Or stick to the current plan? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more dramatic updates from the world of sports.